Guys, Beth Bennett here. It's been a week since I filmed anything. I have been super busy installing a security system in the shop and doing a lot of sourcing and getting my photography wrapped up. Right, I keep making the pile bigger. I'm going to get you off the camera here for a minute and just take you around and show you some of the stuff that I have before me. So just bear with me for a second while I do that. So I have been sourcing, I have been installing a camera. Hopefully my audio is plugged in and you're hearing me well. We're watching Part-Time Picker right now on the TV set. And above that, which you probably can't see unless I zoom in, there we go. It's our new security system, and so I am trying desperately to work this all out on my own. So there is a ladder there that I have been working off from, back and forth trying to get this system up and running. Made a few little changes to the store area. More and more stuff is getting added to the shelves because I just do not have time to shoot some of these small items. So if you see something on the shelf you're interested in, just go ahead and shoot me an email at nestledfeathers@gmail.com, and we'll go ahead and do a transaction and get that right in the mail for you. But yeah, so I have paintings and jewelry and stuff all still on display, adding some of the newer things like the things that I photograph. I usually, if I have to take it out of a package or something, I will hold that and sell that through the store. And here, let's get a close-up of that necklace that's been sitting around for a while. Very pretty, two glass hearts soldered together, made by moi. Most of the jewelry that you see here is made by myself. Okay, so what have I been doing? Yes, sourcing. It is now November, and it was a beautiful day today. So again, I dragged the husband out of the house. Last week, I won. Last week, I won 4 lots at an auction down in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And here is some of that haul, which really doesn't look like much because most of it's covered up. But yeah, there was some good stuff in there. We got a sewing machine, which is still downstairs, at least the case is. I think I brought you, the machine is up here. My table, my prep table, this was from the estate sale. Got a real mix of items here. These I'm going to try to get photographed today and list on Etsy, because I think I'm going to do free shipping on these little guys. Aren't they cute? I'm calling them cell phone cases because they're like big enough for a nice cell phone. So yeah, I got tons of more mugs. Been finding tons of mugs. Mugs everywhere as far as the eye can see. I just see them, I grab them, I look them up, and darned if they aren't worth something. So yeah, same with some games. I picked up some games. I've got a haul right now over here. Sorry for the quick camera motions. I got a haul over here. Let's see if we can zoom. Are we zoomed out? Yeah, zoomed out as far as I can go. This was from local Salvo, so I got some games down in there. More mugs wrapped up in the bottom here. So I'm going to go ahead and get you back on the tripod. Oh, let's just cruise over here to the new camera stand and see what we have lined up on set. Right now, I was just ready to pop those lights on. I got to plug them in first, and we're going to photograph a few things before the rest of the light dies for the day, because even though I have great lighting, if it's a nice sunny day, that just helps, because as you can see, I don't have my ceilings painted white yet. Oh, no, you can't see. Now you can see. Yeah, so I don't have a lot of reflective light working for me right now. So once I get some white paint on the walls, it'll be a lot better. But yeah, here I am, all set up and ready to get going on some photography real quick. I just thought I would bring you along for the ride. And as you can see, the shelves are starting to get pretty full, and my death pile, while it was shrinking, has now exploded once again into this terrific list of gotta get it done stuff. But yeah, so if you see anything recognizable in here that you really think you gotta have, like to purchase, again, give me a shout out. There's some stuff under the hats here. Give me a shout out on our email or through our website at www.nestledfeathers.biz or .com, and we will do our best to hook you up with the item of your desire. So yeah, take a good look as I walk around, because that's probably the quickest way you're going to see things right now. Most of these listings are going on eBay, because I'm still working my way through the very last of my bulk purchase, my bulk.com purchase, my liquidation purchase. So once we get that, I'm going to swing you around now. And, whoops, caught on the screen. Sorry about that. Yeah, the yellow lights from the overheads. Wonderful lighting, wonderful mixed lighting here. But, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pop you back onto the tripod. And that way I can actually work and talk at you at the same time. If I can get you back in here. Come on, Bessie. Open up. Snap. Okay. There we go. Hi. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, I have been so stinking busy. I am lucky I have any time to eat, sleep, or use the restroom, because it's just been like that. I just been running around like a chicken with my head cut off. That's the thing I love, this time of year, because I love the holidays and everything, and I love getting ready for the holidays, but it just moves so darn quick. I can barely keep up with it anymore. So talk with me while I sit here and go through some more items and get them listed. Again, if you are watching this on our Source Shoot Sell segment over on the left. Oh my goodness, look at the eye boogers. Boy, you are neglected. You got eye boogers. Those are neglected. And that sore on your head. You gotta stop rubbing your head. You gotta stop. So Bear's here with me. But yeah, and I have no, lighting going on here at all today. So sorry for the poor lighting. Should have my ring flash on there, but I don't. Probably needs batteries anyway. Stop, buddy. I know I'm talking. You don't like it when I talk to other people, but I am trying to show off some things that I picked up yesterday, okay? So just, let's get you cranked down here a little bit more where I am. There we go. All right, now you're a little closer and you can see a little better, hopefully. Not chopping off my head too bad. So yesterday, went to the Salvation Army in Horseheads. Is that Horseheads or Elmira Heights? Not sure, but I needed one of these. We have one last vent that needs to be applied, and I don't think we have one of those. And so picked that up for a whopping 49 cents. That does not. I'm going to start off with things that I know I'm probably keeping. I found a bunch of hats. I need golf hats. I have a couple, and darned if I can usually find them when it's time to go play. Bear, you don't need to sniff everything. So I picked up 3 great Adidas, STRC, which I'm not even sure, head sweats, and I think that's a Nike. Is that a Nike symbol? Reebok symbol. So a Reebok, Adidas, and some other hat. I'm going to put them in the wash. Whoever cleans up the best is probably going to get sold. I really don't need all 3 of them, but yeah, I think I paid like 99 cents a piece for them. They were all 99 cents, so another good find. Where am I going to put you? Right back here. These were there, and I kind of knew what they were. Wouldn't know why somebody would have such a big bulk item like this, but they're blanks for coasters. It's like the paper, pressed paper coasters, and there's a ton of them. So these might end up on Etsy too. So I'm going to shoot these right away because they're pretty much what they are. There's 3 of them. 99 cents a piece, so it's like I probably won't be looking for a lot of money at them, and I'm pretty sure the shipping is probably going to cost more than the actual product. Because they're light, but they're a little bit bulky, so I probably will keep one and sell the other 2. That's why I like finding multiple lots of things, because then I can, like, you know, keep a little for myself and pass some on. But yeah, 99 cents a piece. Don't know if you can see that, but not bad. What are we doing here? What is this? Oh, it's an ad. Okay, sorry. Just looking at a bunch of text scrolling on the TV. I'm like, what is that? Okay, and some games. More Xbox 360 games. They seem to have pretty good supply. This one is not a game. This one is a Spider-Man movie, which might just end up, I don't know, I might end up keeping my grandson Connor, who has a birthday coming up in a couple of weeks, might enjoy that. So, but yeah, Madden 15 and an NBA 2K15. So those games will be going up, and I paid like $3 a piece for them. Make a little money. Make a little money off them. Probably not a lot, but that was it for the soft goods. Oh, I picked up a couple of great. Look out, this is gonna go like right over your head. Bam. Okay. Picked up a couple of great books. Ansel Adams. It's a little, you know, the dust jacket is a little rough on this one, but I think I paid, yeah, $4 for it. It's beautiful. It looks like it's hardly, you know, been cracked. The pages are in excellent condition, so that will probably be going down the road, as much as I'd love to keep it. Where'd the other book go? Oh, it's in the bottom of the box. Okay. Oop, my receipt. Don't want to lose that. We've got to start hanging on to the receipts so we can do the books proper. I gotta get this stuff all. That's what I do. When I bring stuff home, I sit down, I open it up, I look it over, I look it up, usually just on eBay for comparables, and I write it down in my journal, record where I got it, how much I paid for it, what its estimated value is, and then I leave a blank spot for when it sells. So this I was intrigued by. It says made in Italy exclusively for J.W. Company, New York. And it's very pretty. And it seems near flawless. I'm seeing a couple of things. I don't know if I just need to clean them up or not. It's a little dirty inside, but it's a very, very pretty container. I think it is like candy dish or, you know, plants maybe. I don't know, but we'll be looking that up. So how have you all been? Busy? Busy this time of year? I bet. Everybody is for one reason or another. A plain black mug. The only reason why I grabbed it was because it is a corral item. It's corral coordinates. It obviously is part of a set that no longer exists, but I do believe this is the mate. I'm trying to find more mug sets. I have a lot of single mugs, but I don't have a lot of sets, so I was just, they're plain, they're black. I don't know, what do you think? Should I like put a decoration on them? I have a Cricut machine. I have permanent vinyl adhesive. I could probably dress them up, but we'll just look them up and see what they're worth first. I paid 79 cents a piece. And next, let's see. Oh, I love the big ones. This is obviously not anything old. It really should be over here in the unwrap section. A big cappuccino cup. Let's see, there we go, cappuccino. So a big cappuccino cup. It is got a lot of tags on the bottom, so I'm not sure exactly even who made it yet, but let's take a... This has been what's slowing me down mostly. I think I need to have a few grandchildren come up and pick tags for me because it's the worst part of the process is peeling off all these stickers. Ugh. Glue gun is my best friend, and it will be yours too if you become a reseller, because you will obviously have stickers that you will need to remove before photography. They just don't do much for the photography part, you know. I mean, like, they're there. It's probably mean, you know, some people wouldn't even mind that you left them there. You could see what it was originally worth or what it was going for at the yard sale, you know, the little $1, $2 stickers. They sometimes, oh, if they've been on there a while, they are the worst to get off. They are the worst. So the machine that I picked up last week, I was so disappointed about it. It looked so good in the pictures, and even though when I purchased it through the online auction, I did not even know if it had a foot pedal. I was delighted when we showed up and I saw that it did indeed have a foot pedal. But it rained on like the last leg of our journey home, so we were in a hurry to get things unloaded and into the garage because it was kind of starting to sprinkle here at home too. And in the process of Cliff bringing it in, he was carrying it in the cabinet. We hadn't separated him. It was still like in the cabinet, and in the process of him bringing it in, it kind of broke loose and fell and broke a front corner on it. So my hopes were pretty much dashed right there that it was going to be, because I was really thinking, oh, if this thing works, I am so going to use it and get some use out of it and clean it up and make sure everything's running perfectly, and then I'm going to push it down the road for as much money as possible, because I would love another machine, but not vintage. I need a computerized one with a stitch regulator. That's my goal. Okay, so this is Signature. Signature Housewares is who made this. And it's very huge, as you can see. It's like, if I drank a cup of cappuccino that big, I would be talking for a week straight. Nobody would be able to shut me up. Alright, so back off the knees. That's way better. Alright, so on dishware, yes, I'm here in the studio. If it's really filthy, I take it back over to the house and give it a good soap and water wash. If it's not, I usually just kind of wipe down the outside and inside a little bit with some glass cleaner. So just let that be mindful to you. If you ever buy a mug from me, you definitely want to wash it first, because you don't know if it's been washed with soap or Windex. And this is another one of the Royal Norfolk Christmas ones that I just keep running into and can't resist. My focus right there. Focus right there. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, I keep finding these everywhere. Royal Norfolk for like, and when they're 30 cents, my goodness, you can't pass that up, because they will indeed sell for anywhere from $5 to $15 online. So just saying, leave money on the shelf if you let them go by. This guy, he had a couple of others that were a set, and I didn't grab them because I have no idea on the value. I'm going to look them up, and if they're worth something, I will be back down there next week to hopefully get the other ones. But can you read that? Can you read who that is? The Bubba Gump Shrimp Company. Run, Forrest, run! Yeah, so hopefully these are worth a little something. Trying not to sit on the hats over here. Out of the way a little bit more. Last wrap breakable. I have a garbage bag full of, okay, so this one was from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Not like a great design or anything, but I don't have any Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I have been there, and this was a whopping 79 cents at a Salvo. So that is going into the... I gotta stop with the mugs. I have so many. I probably have 15 mugs. That is enough. Okay, so here's the other great book I got. And oh, I don't know. I am tempted to not even show this one because I'm thinking it might end up going to my son for his birthday. He loves Marvel Comics. Magna, all those. Magna's probably his more favorite than Marvel, but you know, he's an artist, so he likes to draw and he loves comics. He's a boy. He's a Pokemon person. And look, Thor. It's a beautiful, brand new. I mean, this thing is like, I don't know why somebody would have gotten rid of this, but they did, and it is in excellent shape. Perfect. It's got all these things inside that, like, I don't know what they do. Oop, some kind of cutout. Oop, what are they? Stickers or something? It's got all these little extra gems hidden in the pages, and so yeah, we'll be going over that carefully, photographing it well, and listing it, and if it doesn't sell, then I know somebody who will like it, so we'll see. Right now, I'd rather have the money. It is that time of year. I have grandchildren I love and wish to spoil for Christmas, so I'll pick up my papers for a minute. Got one last thing in this box. The end of the Salvo box. Another great thing that came from the estate sale. Towel bar. Isn't that pretty? Very ornate. At least that's what I'm guessing it is. And this I think I'm going to keep. Isn't that cute? I have a bathroom to build, so even though I want to go with a coastal theme, and I'm not usually a brass or gold tone person, I'm more of a silver or pewter or whatever they call that, brushed stainless type person. That's usually the way I go with fixtures and stuff. But the last thing in here was another piece of software, an image library. I have one of these. I don't know if I've shot it or Art Explosion. I have another one of these. This is like a 10... I think there's 10 CDs in here. I mean, it is packed full. Oh, let's get to the right part here. Packed full with CDs. And it just goes on and on. And so there's 2 in each slot. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 CDs. And I paid a whopping 99 cents for it. So yeah, that's got to get shot and listed too. Where'd this one come from? Oh, okay, this came from the estate sale. I have it up on the table because they had no marks on the bottom. It's like soapstone, or it's very soft. It's very nice. The only thing it says on the bottom is 55, and I'm probably pretty sure you're not able to see that right now, but there is a 55 there. It's the only mark on the bottom that I can find. So I have no idea about it. It looks like it maybe was rimmed with gold around the top, which is pretty much all worn off because it does, you know, showing some severe signs of wear. So it may be a keeper. We'll see. I don't know, but it's very pretty. Look how translucent. It's just very pretty. All right, guys. So, yeah, that's been my busy life. Do you want to stay and watch another box? Okay, I've got them. I've got one downstairs. I'm going to go ahead and pause this to keep every segment short. And I'll grab the box from downstairs. We'll bring it up. It's a short one. Not a lot in there, but we'll take a look at what I got. And then I'm going to sign off for the day so I can actually get some of this photographed. I can't I need to move fast. So we'll catch up on the shooting at another time when it's not quite so busy. And these items just need to get like shot, moved in and out as fast as possible, so I have something to edit tonight when I go over to the house. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I've got 28 listings now on eBay. So, and probably about 100 products waiting in line to get listed. So yeah, I definitely have my work cut out for me. So please excuse the fact that you're probably watching this like in February and March because it's probably going to take me that long to actually find a day where I can sit down and start editing and uploading some videos again. We haven't done anything since the beginning of summer, and it is drawing close on the end of 2019. So, you know, it literally could be 2020 before you're actually watching this. But in either case, I hope the content is green, evergreen enough for you to enjoy and get something out of. If you're new to this game, so are we. So come on along and join us for the ride. And let's see how we do this. Let's see how we get this all rolling. I keep waiting for a zero sum in one department or another so I can get my head on straight and get a flow going that isn't killing me. And literally that's, I mean, I'm surprised I have hair still because it's just been crazy around here. So I apologize if you are watching this on YouTube and you are one of our 13 subscribers. You're probably related to me. And I apologize to everybody I love and know and love because I have been like so neglectful. I have not answered emails or instant messages or anything lately. It's been crazy. So I do apologize. I'm going to go grab the second box. We're going to do a few more minutes of the sourcing of our source, shoot, and sell segment, and then we're going to wrap it up. Okay, be right back. Okay, so I'm back. So Cliff actually went with me this morning, which was nice. Actually, he went with me last week too, to pick up the stuff down in Lancaster, which I would have done by myself, but he didn't think my truck would make it, and lo and behold, he was right, because I went out to go sourcing the next day. That was yesterday. In either case, yeah, the next day, next time I went out to drive my truck, yeah, I think it was a couple days after, because I had work to do. Yeah, so we went on Wednesday, and yesterday, Friday, I had to go and grab a prescription and return an item that I did not need to hook up the security system. So I went and did all that, and that's when I went down and did the sourcing at the Salvation Army down in Horseheads. But yeah, so when I did that, when I went out yesterday, I thought my brakes felt a little bit, and lo and behold, I have a leak in my brake line. That has been pretty much par for the course all summer long. We have 3 vehicles, 2 trucks and 1 car, and right now we only have one that's really dependable enough to go 4 hours away. So Cliff went with me and pretty much begged me to, like, don't do this again until we have a better vehicle so that you can do it yourself. Yeah, he doesn't like me going that far away from home. He worries about me. I do have Parkinson's, so he doesn't like me traveling alone in case something happens. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, but you know, like, I'm not afraid of anything and I'll go anywhere for a good deal. So I am trying to look more at New York auctions and some things that are like only maybe an hour, 2 hours away. There's lots going on always in Rochester. If I really want to hit sales, they've got them every weekend. So I don't think I'll be hurting, but I know myself, and I know how I get when it gets cold and snowy, and in fact that's what the forecast is for tomorrow, is like snow. And once that stuff is on the ground, like, I'm homebound. I drove through that stuff long enough, going back and forth to school to RIT from Corning. So yeah, not a big fan of driving in the snow. So, oh, I gotta get off these knees. Alright, so let's take a look at the next box. So Cliff made out pretty good this morning. He got a few things. I'm not going to show them. He got a paint sprayer and a battery charger and a really nice knife that has a little rust on it, but he's going to clean up and make pretty. So, one empty box. Yay, love empty boxes. Let's take a look at the little box. Oh, the knife is in here. The little box that I got. We went to an estate sale. That's where we went. That was our only plan, really. But we did find another, and that's where he ended up getting the paint sprayer and stuff. So here, let's get a better close-up of the box. What's in there? What's in there? Okay, so I picked up a bunch of little items. This was from Puerto Rico. $2. Not anything horribly ornate or anything. Oh, I can't like show you, and I gotta put you on the back. I gotta remember the prices. I've been peeling tags off a little prematurely, and then I go to write it down. I'm like, yeah, what did I pay for that? I might have remembered about 10 sales ago, but I've been doing this for a couple of months now, and it really is all becoming a blur. And that is why it's so important to keep one of these guys handy so you can write stuff down. And it is, I'll show you, it's like, oh my goodness, my page is just, let's get up closer here. My pages are full of stuff. Full of stuff, full of stuff, full of stuff. I'm probably going to go through one of these every year. Guaranteed. Guaranteed at the rate I'm going. But yeah, that's why it's so important to log everything as it comes in. I'm really trying, that's why I need to get to a zero sum at a point in the near future so that I can get the flow going right. You know, you source it, you resource it, you research it, you log it, you clean it up. If it needs any work, testing, anything like that, it all takes time. So, yeah, keep your loads small if you can, small and manageable. And it's the most fun, obviously, is hunting and finding and winning those bids. And I was just, I have lost so many bids lately, mostly on new liquidation items. But yeah, I've lost a lot of good bids, a lot of good lots lately, been bid out of. And so I was really just so psyched to win 4 bids. And it was an awful long drive for what we got, but we stopped at the thrift store there. And unfortunately, you're not going to get to see any of that because I logged it all last night. You won't see that stuff until it's listed. But yeah, we got up to the counter with about $60 worth of merchandise, and the bill came up to 30 something, and we realized everything was half price, and it was like, and it was getting so late. I mean, it was like 8 o'clock at night. We're on our way back to New York from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, 4-hour drive. So, and we hadn't eaten dinner yet or anything. So, in fact, we waited all the way until we got home. We stopped at KFC and grabbed a bucket and waited till we got home to eat. So we ate like 10 o'clock that night, and yeah. But it made the trip a little more worth it because, you know, the lots I won weren't the greatest. I mean, there is some nice stuff in there, and there's some stuff that's worth a little bit of money. But, yeah, the sewing machine was my big ticket item. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I plugged it in the next morning because of the accident with dropping it, and I should pick it up and bring it over here and show you. Just cracked the front, you know, the front cover that comes off where you gotta get in there and clean. Well, when I plugged it in, it didn't work. And I really don't think it was because it was dropped. I think it probably didn't work anyway. No one will ever know now, but yeah, I'm going to take a screwdriver, open up that case, take a look inside, see it just doesn't seem to be, yeah, something's not working on it. So now I have 2 machines. The one works a little bit. It needs a lot of oil or something because it's like, you know, it's barely cranking over. But yeah, so now I have 2 sewing machines in. And I digress. Let's get back to this box. Yeah, I told you it was going to be a short box because there's not a lot going on inside the box, but obviously I'm excited, very talkative. Isn't that pretty? The lighting is stark enough over here, contrasty enough that it shows off some things well, even though it's going to need some serious color correction. But yeah, so nice wooden decorative item from Puerto Rico. That will be going into the mix. Try not to move the stuff too far away because I've got to write it all down. Haven't listed any of it yet. This is, I'm hoping, really silver. I don't know my silver or my marks well, but it's a steed is what it says on the back. And it was just kind of cool, and so we'll be looking that up. I have no idea what it even is. Ashtray or past the past the till tray. I have no idea. And I found a camera for $3, which the tag kept coming off. We went after this estate sale. They actually have a shop down in Elmira too, and so we went over and checked their shop out for about an hour. And then we hit another sale on the way home, and that was just a small one. Some older folks downsizing, getting ready to sell their place out in the country and move to something smaller in town in Horsehead. So very nice people, and thank you very much for the free part for the Ford, because we were ready to pull out, and he's like, wait, he's like, hey, could you use this? It's a part for a Ford. It's like, sure, thank you. We'll take anything, especially if it's free. So I found this little Fujifilm camera in a case, and there's another camera, and actually a couple of old projectors at this estate sale that I really wanted to get my hands on and try, but did not. But yeah, it's an electronic model, and so I know very little about it. It is a film camera. It's not a digital camera. There is a big door on the back here, so that means I really don't even want to pop it. Okay, you can see there's no film in there. Didn't really want to pop it open in case there was film in there. I didn't want to expose it. I do know about these things. What is the deal with the latchy thing? Okay, how come? What kind of cam? Oh, I see. Takes me a minute. You load from the bottom. I was like, why doesn't the door flip all the way open? Okay, so you just load from the bottom, pop it back in, and it probably needs some batteries, and yeah, I'm guessing. Okay, yeah, there is a battery in there. Does not seem to be corroded, so we're just going to leave you in there. Hopefully it works. Let's see. Where is the on button? You know, just because I'm a photographer doesn't mean I know everything about cameras, especially when I've never picked up before. Okay, I see mode, set, I see a flash, I see some kind of a remote control timer, I see the shutter, I see a couple of buttons in the front, which I'm not sure from the assemblage, and there is no instructions. So I'll be looking this one up. Fujifilm Super EBC Fujinon zoom lens, 35 to 70 millimeter. I see AP. Does anything turn you on? Don't mean to be naughty, but what turns you on? Battery's probably dead. Okay, so yeah, but it's a nice camera. It looks in great shape, and we're gonna. Another thing that I could possibly get into, you know, like fixing up and repairing old cameras and getting them ready for a new owner, because I can't keep them all as much as I'd like to. So yeah, for $3, I'm sure I can make some money on that. Oh, the knees. Why do I keep getting on my knees? I'm too old for this knee stuff. Okay. So another good find. It was a nice sale. It just wasn't, had a lot. It was the first day of the sale, and prices were up there. A little Casio pocket calculator that does work and does have instructions. Needs a little cleaning up, but yeah, I may end up keeping that. I always like to have a good calculator. This is the knife that Cliff picked up. Very nice in a case. Very nice, but I don't know how sharp it is, so I'm trying to be careful, but yeah, it's got some rust on the blade, so that's why we buy naval. Just nice. Look how nice and clean it is on the one side and how rusty it is on the other. Must have been out of the case and exposed to the air, is what I'm guessing. And even the case is very nice. It's got a nice embossed design of a deer. Let's see if you can see that on there. Yeah, so nice. And he paid, I don't know, I think the guy, $5 I think is what he paid for it. Nice knife. Very nice. We'll set that over here in his chair for him to clean up. Last item, well, not the last item in the box, but I don't know. If you're a woodworker, you know what I'm talking about. These things are like gold. And I don't even know what he had on there. I think I picked them out of a box that they belonged in. You know, like it was like a $30 for the whole box. I didn't want the whole box. I just wanted the pencils. So I don't know what they charged me for them, but I'm glad to have them. They will come in definitely handy in the shop. So this is what is in the contents of the box. And it's a very lovely set of dishes. And I don't think it's a complete set by any means, but oh, I don't know if you can see that banding, that silver banding on there is in perfect shape. Perfect shape, beautiful. They're a little dirty. That's the saucer. And then we have a dessert plate. This one is, yeah, this one's pretty rough. I don't know how many of those there are in there, but it's pretty dirty. And a serving bowl, and isn't that, it's just a beautiful blue. So even if this doesn't sell, I'll keep it. I have a blue and green kitchen and dining area, and this would just look so pretty. See what I mean about the tags? They just keep sticking to me. So yeah, I paid $10 for the set. She had $8 on the outside of the box, but then she had $10 on this bowl. Oh, bear, don't scare me like that. Oh, thank goodness it was only metal. So yeah, and this is the cup. Well, you can see the design inside there. It's very pretty. Very nice cup. Very good shape. And then I'm not even sure what's in the rest of the box. I really, like I said, I'm pretty positive it's not a full set. But I ended up paying $10 for it. It was so pretty. I just couldn't resist. Much to Cliff's dismay. This is some kind of anti-tarnish thing, I think, belongs in these, or around these. It says jewelry, but, I mean, they're like cut like that, and they look like bowls and saucers have been sitting on them, so I'm thinking that needs to all get tucked back in there like that. Let's see what's in the rest of the box, what condition they're in. Pretty dirty, I can tell already by the feel. A nice tip is take along a thing of wipes in your car, because if you're like me, you know, you go around touching all the stuff at sales and you just, you look at, yeah. So keep some hand sanitizers and some baby wipes handy so you can keep your hands clean. And let's look at the mark on it. This is Flint Ridge, China, USA, made in California, and it's called Evening Shadows. And it was by H.J. Ho Incorporated Jewelers. I'm not sure. Can you see? Can you tell? Anybody have any information on what this lovely set of dishes might be worth? Give me a shout. And, because I sometimes have a hard time finding things online. Like, I have some Corel decorware that, so this is like probably a 12-inch plate. So there's one of those. There's what I already showed you, the one cup and one saucer, one pie dessert type size plate, and a serving bowl. This looks like a salad plate. So there may be just like one place setting here, which would be a real bummer. Because, like, I don't know why I would keep it then. Then I would probably just be compelled to pass it on to somebody. Yeah, that's it. There's a lot of just yuck in the bottom of this box. And so obviously this was something that somebody displayed, because here we have the little plate holders. So it's probably something somebody picked up at another sale because they liked it and they wanted to hang it on their dining room wall because that matches their decor. But as far as the rest of it's just old nasty paper. $10 probably wasn't worth it. We'll find out very shortly. So I have, yeah, like one place setting and a serving dish, which really kind of sucks. I was hoping there was more in that box than that. Just double checking that. Ugh. Yeah, okay. So, now that I'm all from that, and I might as well just take you out of here. I have cleaner wrap to put y'all in. So, it looks like that is going to be that on that set. Which, like I said, it's no big deal. If it doesn't sell, I like it. I'll keep it. I'll put it on my buffet in the dining room and be happy to do so. So, I am going to end this video here, and thank you again for watching. If you're watching us on the library channel, please go ahead and hit that tip button if you found this at all helpful. And if you're watching us on the YouTube channel, then go ahead and hit the like and subscribe buttons, and you'll see more videos like this in the future. Thank you very much, and hope you all have a great November. Maybe next year before I see you. I'm making my salutations longer term. Let's get to editing one of these days. Or if you would like to, volunteer to come edit for me, you're also welcome to do this. Again, as I interrupt myself trying to say goodbye, I'm terrible at goodbyes. Ask anybody who knows me. They take forever. Thank you guys for watching, and I miss you. I miss having stuff uploaded for you, and so hopefully you like this, and you will give me a comment or something. Say hey, introduce yourself. Do this different. I like what you do. I don't like what you do. I just like to hear from people. I'd like to hear some kind of feedback to know if I'm even in the ballpark on these videos. So thanks again. I love you all for watching. Thanks again. Have a great afternoon. Have a great weekend. And hopefully we'll have something to show you next week too.